me a favor and tap yours. It looks like there's something. Just,
Russ might be fine. He's right there. He might be on the
That'd be great. He said the other day he wasn't going to play.
Didn't he get hurt in the last game?
The one before with Father Ryan.
Is that why he's out?
Yeah, he's concussion protocol.
Oh, he got a concussion. Oh, that's right.
All right, let's get started.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sperling Gymnasium. As your USN Tigers prepare to take on the Irish of Father Ryan. It'll be Ella McQueen to jump it up against dueling for Father Ryan. The Tigers control the opening tip. It's Leah Payne working to the right. Gets it down low to Sydney. Sydney with a bank shot. No good. Ella with the rebound. Put back. Short. Dueling comes away with a rebound. She outlets to Hulse. Hulse launches it forward to Wilder. Wilder gets it down low into the lane to Chowan. She can't score. They've got a foul on the rebound. It's going to be USN basketball. Great to be joined in the booth tonight by Aiden Savona. Aiden, welcome. Great to have you with us.
It's good to be here.
Sydney Neal walks it up into the front court, right down the middle. Father Ryan in a 2-3 zone. Sydney working from left to right. Gets it over to Leah on the baseline. She kicks it out to Vaughn, but the pass is too far, and it rolls out of bounds. Possession over to the Irish. Scoreless game, 7 minutes, 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. It'll be Clowen to throw it in for Father Ryan. Passes into the backcourt to Hulse. She's guarded by Vaughn. Vaughn, the freshman, getting the start, moving quickly on defense. Three-pointer is good. And Father Ryan out in front 3-0. Score now, Father Ryan out in front, 5-0. Tigers with the ball under the offensive goal. Kate Vaughn to throw it in. She lobs it to Sydney. Sydney passes it into Ella. Pass is broken up. Sydney trying to tie it up, can't do it. Here come the Irish the other way. They fire it forward to Mackey. Mackey down low. Kicking it out is Miller. Three-pointer on the way from Clowen is no good. Rebound caroms around and is secured by Sigmund for USN. Ella McQueen over to Leah. Leah surveys the scene, gets it to Sydney. Sydney tries the three, too strong. Off the top corner of the backboard. Leah has it now over to Kate Vaughn. Kate from the elbow, no good. Ella has the rebound. She tries a jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound. She's tied up on the way up. Foul is called against Father Ryan. That is their third of the early going. Just 2 minutes into the game now. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Father Ryan out in front, 5-0. Kate sets the offense into motion. Lobs it to Charlotte. Charlotte over to Leah Payne. She heads back to the middle. Looking at Sydney on the wing. Sydney has it now. Sydney's pass to Leah is deflected. And it's Irish ball. Coach Jules told Leah to leave it go, which she did, but possession goes to Father Ryan. Quiddly running the point guard duties for Father Ryan. She hands off to Derek. Long three-pointer on the way, and it's good. So that makes it 8-0. Irish out in front. Tigers take over on offense, looking for their first points of the game. Leah is tied up, and a jump ball is called. Alternate possession favors the Irish.
Seems like the Tigers are going to have to adjust their defense to close out more on the sides. They're leaving the wing open, so they're getting the easy shots out on the rim.
2 3-pointers for Father Ryan early on have hurt the Tigers. Father Ryan sets the offense in motion. Ball fake from Quiddly. She drops it off to Mackey. Mackey with a deep three again. No good. Sydney Neal has the rebound. Dribbling down the middle with a little bit of pace. Gets it over to Leah Payne on the right wing. Leah heads to the baseline. Picks it up. Pass over to Vaughn. Vaughn just outside the free throw line. Sydney surveys the floor. Slows it down a little bit. Wheeling gets it over to Payne. Leah looks to drive. Sydney tries a perimeter jump shot. I think it was a 3, but it was no good. And we've got a foul on the rebound by Sigmund. So Father Ryan has it back as we approach the halfway point of the first quarter. 4:31 left. 8-0 Irish out in front. Quiddly hustles it forward for Father Ryan. Derek over on the left wing, gets it back to her. Now she drives. Floater is no good. Rebound caroms into the corner. It's off Kate Vaughn, and the Irish will keep it. Quiddly, the point guard, heads to the baseline. Slaps the ball, looks to throw it in. She gets it to Derek. Derek dribbles toward the middle. Wide open down low, but Sydney with a great hustle play to come over and cut her off. It's a 2-on-4. She tries to challenge, but she traveled. The runner would have been good, but she took one step too many at first. And that's a turnover for USN. Hess checks in for the Tigers, her first action of the afternoon. 4 minutes left now, first quarter, 8-0. Irish remain out in front. Sash and Quiddly alternate a couple of passes on the perimeter. Little miscommunication now. Kate trying to get a turnover. Can't quite get one. Sash now over on the opposite side. Drops it off to Brian. Brian looking for Derek in the post. Can't find her. Quiddly down to the elbow. Gets it to Sash on the baseline. Bounce pass down low to Nip. Nip brings it back out. Quiddly tries a 3. No good. Short. It's going into the corner. Irish have it. Quiddly gets to the elbow. Gets it over to Sash. Sash rifles it to the opposite side. Now has it back on the left wing. Over to Brian. Brian gets it down low. The pass pinballs out of bounds. And the Tigers have it back. Tigers yet to get on the scoreboard. 3:15 left in the first quarter. They trail 8-0. It'll be Leah Payne to throw it in to Sydney. She does. Coach Jules calls out the offense. Panthers with their arms extended in a 2-3 zone. Leah on the right wing, looking to pass, puts it on the floor instead, now picks it up. Gets it to Kate Vaughn. Kate over to Sydney. Leah runs the baseline. Sydney tries to find her. Leah dribbles into the middle. Shot just off to the right, no good. Kate goes for a steal in the backcourt, can't get one. Hustling now forward is McWright, who comes in off the bench for the Irish. She now has it again on the Tigers' paw. Irish using all 15 of their players, it seems. Sash tries a 3, no good. Rebound is gathered in by Whelan. She outlets to Vaughn. Sydney attacks the baseline. Floater is good, and the Tigers have scored. It's now 8-2. Clock running with 2:20 left in the first quarter. Hustling back the other way are the Irish. 3-pointer on the way for McWright, no good. Rebound is loose for a moment, but pulled in by Nip. She gets it over to McWright. Now Nip has it again, puts it on the floor, kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way, short. And Leah has the rebound. 2 minutes left now, opening quarter. Coach Jules calling for time. She's got one. 30-second timeout. 1:54 left now in the opening quarter. Father Ryan leads it 8-2. Aiden, seems like the Tigers have hung in this game and even managed to start to get a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, they did a much better job. They've adjusted to the Irish offense so that they're closing out on the perimeters and making sure that they aren't getting up as many shots. And their offense, they're speeding up the game, so they're making it so that the Irish cannot run their offense as fluidly. And the same thing goes for the Irish on defense, where they're slowing down the game and making the Tigers enforcing mistakes.
Tigers have done a good job. They've gotten some good looks at the basket, haven't been able to knock too many of them down. Only one field goal from the floor thus far. That is the sum total of their 2 points against the 8 for Father Ryan. And we'll see if the Tigers can continue to claw away at their 6-point deficit. It will be their basketball just across the half-court stripe. Kate Vaughn to throw it in. She gets it to Sydney. And we're back in action. Sydney top of the circle. Over to Kate. Kate back to Sydney now on the right wing. Defense collapses around her and they tie her up. It's going to be a jump ball. Tigers will keep it. Kate hustles under the basket. Is handed the ball by the official. Looks to get it in. Pass to Sydney is deflected, but Sydney got it. Trying to get free, and she's fouled. You can see McWright reach in. That's a good call. So the Tigers will try again from under the offensive goal. Still trailing by 6, 8-2. 1 minute, 38 seconds left in the first quarter. She gets it into Hess. Hess tries a jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to the Irish. Quiddly brings it forward with the left hand. Over to Thibault in the corner. They get it down, working against McQueen in the post. Instead, they skip it along the baseline to Bryan. Bryan gets free. Layup is too strong, no good. Offensive rebound to Miller, and she's fouled. Foul is on Whelan, I believe. Yes. Her first, team second. 81 seconds left in the opening quarter. Miller at the foul line. Her first free throw rattles out. No good. Score remains 8-2 in favor of the Irish. 1 spin, 4 dribbles, 1 free throw, 1 point. 9-2. Irish in front. Here comes USN the other way. Now a 1-3-1 look from the Irish. Bit of a change on defense. Let's see how the Tigers adjust on offense. They get it to Whelan. Whelan back to Sydney. Sydney gets it to Vaughn at the baseline. She throws up a runner. It's no good. Ella fights for the rebound. She was pushed from behind on the rebound. The foul call came a bit later on. It is the 5th team foul of the first quarter for Father Ryan. That one's on Miller, and it's her second. So the Tigers quite close already to being in the bonus for the remainder of the first half. We're just inside the 1 minute mark now. Leah Payne's pass was too short and deflected, but came right back to her. She was fouled on the way up. So she'll shoot 2 free throws with the Tigers trailing by 7. We see the familiar pre-free throw routine of Leah Payne. First shot on the way. It is good. That makes it 9-3. Father Ryan as they substitute again.
The Tigers doing a good job of finding McQueen on the mismatch in the inside.
That was what focused the offense there. Leah's second free throw is likewise good, and it's 9-4. Father Ryan out in front. Ball faking a dribble, and we got a chance at a 3-point play for Nip on that one. She's done well attacking the paint in the early going. That restores the Irish lead to 7 points at 11-4. Chance to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. And she's got it. No rim on the free throw. 12-4 Father Ryan. 47.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Leah walks it up, working from left to right. Gets it to Sydney. Now to McQueen in the middle. 3 defenders around her. She finds Leah cutting through the lane. Shot is no good. Ella fights for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. A foul is called on the floor. I believe it'll be against Father Ryan, but that is the 7th team foul of the first quarter, which will send Ella to the line for a 1-and-1. 32.2 seconds left in the first quarter. First free throw rattles out. Rebound is punched up into the air and goes out of bounds. USN keeps it inside 30 seconds now. Leah will throw it in. Sydney has the ball on the wing, gets it back to Leah, looking for Ella in the post. Ella has it. Baseline 12-footer, no good. Offensive rebound for Leland, no good. Ella tries again. She scores. Clock running with 15 seconds. Tigers trail 12-6. Hustling forward is Bryan. She's cut off by Whelan. Excuse me, that was Hess who cut her off. Long three-pointer on the way, no good. Ella has the rebound with 5. A quick outlet forward. They get it over to Sydney with 1 second. The shot is not going to be got off in time. And the first quarter comes to an end from Sperling Gymnasium. Your score, Father Ryan 12, USN 6. In a fast-paced first quarter, and USN did well to stay in this basketball game.
Yeah, they have, and I think that's going to be USN's weakness throughout this game is keeping it fast-paced. I think what they need to do is slow down and feed the inside where they have the big man. And I think that's also where Father Ryan needs to work, where they have the shooters on the outside, and I think they're doing a good job of knocking those shots down.
Ella McQueen has been the focal point of the Tiger offense thus far, and she's done a good job not only scoring herself, but creating opportunities for others to score as the defense has collapsed around her. Tigers get a break here with the 1-minute timeout between quarters. Coach Jules delivering instructions as the Tigers starters appear to be seated. Meanwhile, over on the Father Ryan side, all players are on their feet during the brief intermission. They break the huddle and resume their place on the floor. Tigers yet to do the same. It'll be Irish ball to start the second. They lead 12-6. 1-2-3 Tigers for USN. They break the huddle. And they're back on the floor. It's Vaughn, Sigmund, Hess, McQueen, and Payne for USN. For Father Ryan, it'll be McWright to throw it in. Although we seem to have some sort of issue with the floor. Coach Scouten over there doing yeoman's work, making sure people are socially distant. Coach is staying in the box. All seems to be in order. Oh, no. All is not yet in order. More tape is being drawn from the roll by Coach Scouten. He confers with the official. He places the tape on the floor, pressing it down from right to left. Great applause comes from the girls' team. Can we resume the game? Coach Scouten back to the clock. He does all the work around here. We all know that. And we're back underway. 12-6. Father Ryan has the lead. Clock running here in the second quarter. They get it into the corner. Now Quitterly has it. Gets it back over to Derek. Derek puts it on the floor. Shuttles it over to the opposite side. McWright has it now. Gets it to Quitterly again. She fakes in. Comes back out. Over on the right side. Long two-pointer for Derek is good. And it's a good opening possession for the Irish. They lead 14-6. Here comes Vaughn the other way. Leah Payne has the basketball now, working against the zone. Looks like they've gone back to the 2-3 look. The pass down low is too strong, and Quitterly intercepts easily. Here comes Father Ryan the other way. Over to McWright, and a timeout. Quick timeout, 30-second timeout. 7:15 left in the second quarter. Father Ryan with a quick basket on their opening possession of the second quarter. They now lead by 8 points, 14-6, in a somewhat low-scoring affair. Just 7:15 left in the first half.
That last possession was a perfect example of how Father Ryan should be playing this game. They slowed down and they moved the ball from wing to wing, and they were able to spread out that Tiger defense and able to get a good shot off in the corner.
they've done a good job moving the basketball, staying disciplined on offense, taking the best shot that's available. They have it now on the high post. Get it back to Derek. Derek spins toward the baseline. She's caught off by everyone, and she travels. Tremendous help defense by the Tigers on that possession. They force the turnover and have it back. Still trailing 14-6. Sydney and Leah exchange some passes. Leah walks it right down the center. Crosses over from right to left. Now spins right, puts up a shot. You can hear slaps everywhere, but no foul was called. Father Ryan has it back. Over to McWright. She launches a long two. She's got another one. The Irish lead balloons to 10 points, 16-6. Leah over to Sydney at the right elbow. Extended. Gets it to Hess. Now to Sigmund. Sigmund at the high post, over to Sydney. Sydney for a three, top of the circle, no good. Rebound to Derek. A couple of outlet passes, and it's Quiddly, the point guard, crossing over from right to left as she advances past half court. Now gets it over to Derek. Derek down to the baseline. Long two-pointer on the way again. It's good. And Father Ryan scored on 3 baseline jump shots here in the second quarter. Their lead swells to a dozen, 18-6. Leah with a lob to Sydney. It never got there. The pass was deflected and taken away. Quiddly looks up. Couldn't find Derek. Now a pass down low to Miller, and she was pushed from behind. The foul is called on Sigmund, her second. We have several substitutions. Whelan checks back in for the Tigers. Father Ryan gets the inbounds pass. It's Nip. She thought about a three, thought better of it. Ball fake, they get it down on the post to Miller, working against Whelan, and she scores. So it's an 8-0 run to start the second quarter, same as the first quarter where they also started out front 8-0. And USN turns it over again. Picking up the ball is Sash. She gets it to Tybalt. Down to Nip on the baseline. Gets it to Sash again. She puts it on the floor. Trying for a steal is Vaughn. Can't get one. Over on the opposite side now to Tybalt. She attacks the baseline. She's cut off again. The pass goes out of bounds. It was deflected by Vaughn. I think there's a disagreement amongst the officials. I believe it should be Irish ball. I think Kate Vaughn deflected that one. Yeah, that's the right call.
This will give the Tigers a brief break to get themselves back together and move and slow down the game a little bit.
Tigers in danger of this one getting away from them. They trail now by 14, 20-6. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half. McWright with the basketball, gets it back to the inbounds passer. That's Tybalt. She gets it over to Sash. Back to Tybalt on the right wing. Onto the baseline now to Bryant. Sash over to McWright. McWright's shot is blocked. Oh, and the Tigers were going to have numbers on that one. But we have a foul. That prevented a Tiger layup, so it's a good foul for the Irish. But Tigers in the bonus, shooting the 1-and-1. Sigmund goes to the foul line, where she'll shoot 1 in the bonus. First free throw rattles home. Coach Jules delivering instructions to the guards, Sydney Neal and Kate Vaughn in the backcourt. 20-7 now. Charlotte prepares for her second free throw. And it's good as well. Took a little journey along the rim, as did the first one. But they both finished in the bottom of the net. 2 points for USN. They trail 20-8. Bryan looks over the floor, gets it over to McWright. Down now to the baseline. McWright gets it back. She tries a three. Good. 23-8 now. Father Ryan out in front. Kate Vaughn handles the dribbling duties as she advances across half court. Gets it over to Sigmund. Sigmund with a pass to Hess. She puts it on the floor. She now tries a long jump shot. Too strong. No good. Rebound over to Derek. She outlets to McWright. McWright advances it forward to Bryan. Gets it back. Sash has it now working against Charlotte. Gets it over. Now Bryan on the baseline. That's a double dribble. Yes, the official saw it. So the Tigers have it back on the turnover. They trail by 15, 23-8. Ella McQuain checking back in for USN, replacing Hess. Tigers offense has struggled with McQuain off the floor. We'll see if her return to the game lights a spark under the Tiger offense. Ella sets a high screen, calls for the pass. She's got it, launches from the foul line, short. Rebound is batted around. Ella has it back. She shoots. Shot no good. Looked like she may have been fouled. And we've got a foul call that I cannot determine. Looks like a double foul is being called by the official. To the general confusion of the audience, it is the third foul on Miller, Ella's first foul. We've just crossed the halfway mark of the second quarter, 3:59 left, and it appears that with the Tigers being in the bonus, Ella may shoot free throws here, but the officials will talk it over. They seem unsure, but they'll get it right, no doubt. So with the double foul, I believe that is a jump ball situation. So alternate possession favors USN. Is our ball with a 15-point deficit and 3:59 left in the first half. Kate Vaughn looking to throw it in. Looking at Ella, has it. Bounce pass to Sydney, didn't have enough on it, and it was taken away by Sash. Hustling forward now is Quiddly up the left side. Spinning back to the right, over to Sash. Quiddly gets it back. Kicks it out to McWright. Now a baseline jump shot on the way for Derrick, and she scores again. That makes it 25-8. Irish out in front. Here comes Sydney down the middle. Sydney tries to get through the lane. She goes to the floor. No foul called. Now coming back the other way quickly is Nip. Vaughn hustles back to cut her off. Nicely done. Quiddly over to McWright. Pass is deflected out of bounds, and the Irish keep it. They lead 25-8. 3:17 left in the second quarter. It's McWright to throw it in. She drops it off to Quiddly. McWright now has it back. They get it to Sash on the opposite wing. Quiddly top of the circle, drops it off. McWright thinks about a three, lets one go. She scores! And just like that, the Irish lead is 20 points at 28-8 as we cross the 3-minute mark remaining in the first half. Sydney gets a high screen from Whelan. Thinks about a shot, fakes out the defender. Bank shot, too strong, no good. Rebound is batted around, ends up out of bounds. And the Tigers get it back. They'll get it on the sideline, and Kate hustles over.
The Tigers find themselves in zone when they, let's see if they switch to man to negate the Irish ability to shoot threes on the perimeter.
Might be a good switch. We'll see what they decide to do. Ella with a great pass down low to Sydney. The layup is short. Rebound is again batted around. It gets to Ella. She tries a jumper. 2 bounces on the rim and out. Sydney tries to tie it up, and she does. But this time, the alternate possession favors the Irish. They get it back with a 20-point lead, 2:33 left, second quarter. McWright with the basketball. Gets it over to Tybalt. She gets it now to Nip. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Sash. Sash's pass is batted out of bounds by Leah, and the Irish keep it. Still 28-8. Irish lead. Bounce pass into the backcourt to McWright. Gets it forward to Tybalt. She's trying to beat Leah, can't get around her. Now over to the opposite side, they get it to the baseline. Ella's out there defending. Ball fake, getting to the elbow. You can hear the foul call, and the bank shot is good. So the shooter was fouled at the elbow. The shooter was Tybalt. She scores. That makes it 30-8 with a chance to make it 31. Free throw is short. Rebound is batted around, but the Irish come away with this one. Under 2 minutes now left in the first half. Bounce pass over to Sash. Sash attacks the lane, gets through everyone, and Ella fouled her with the hip check. You can see that. That'll be her second foul, I believe. Yes, that's her second. 1-1 for Sash, with the Irish leading by 22. Make it 23. 31-8 the score. 1 minute 45 left. Second quarter. Very quiet in the gym right now. Second free throw is good as well. 32-8. Irish have the Tigers quadrupled up. Here comes Leah to try to do something about it. Trying to beat Bryan to the baseline. Bryan cuts her off. Good defense. Pass to McQueen was deflected out of bounds. Tigers keep it. Here's Kate to throw it in. Looking for Sydney. Has her. Sydney's open on the baseline shot. No good. Rebound to Nip. She looks to outlet. She's fouled by Sydney in the backcourt. So that's going to be another 1-1 for Father Ryan as they look to extend their lead. Tigers' offensive production is completely stalled. They've been able to score only 2 points thus far in the second quarter. And they've had some good looks, just haven't been able to knock them down.
Well, the Irish are having a very effective zone defense where they're not penetrating enough, and I feel like they are taking too many outside shots when they should be driving to score in the paint.
2 free throws for Father Ryan. Their lead is 34-8. We're under a minute and a half now in the second. Leah looks for Sydney. She's open, and the layup is good. So the Tigers enter into double figures, 34-10 the score now, as the Irish sprint back the other way. But with too much haste, and the pass is rifled out of bounds, USN has it back with a minute 10, trailing by 2 dozen, 34-10. Here comes Leah, as we approach the 1 minute mark now. She tries to get into the lane, launches a runner, that's good, and she goes to the floor. Leah was fouled on the play, launched a brilliant jump shot. And she's got a chance for a 3-point play. She wouldn't be denied there. The entire defense collapsed around her. She shot it anyway and she buried it. Tremendous shot. She steps in now with a chance to complete the 3-point play. She does. 34-13. Father Ryan out in front. Less than a minute and counting now. Left in the first half. Nip with the basketball. Gets it over to Sash. Sydney tries to poke it away. Can't do it. Now they kick it out to McWright. McWright tries another 3. Off the mark. No good. And you can see Sydney was fouled from behind. Loose ball foul. Believes Sydney will shoot 2. Tigers in the double bonus for the remainder of the first half. Good job by Sydney to gain position there. It was Bryan who gave her a little extended forearm from behind and sent Sydney to the line, where her first free throw is somewhat short. But she'll shoot another. And this one is pure. So the Tigers have scored 4 in a row here. Maybe even 6 in a row. 34-14 the score. Down now to 30 seconds. Sash working against Vaughn. Putting it on the floor is McWright. They get it over to Thibault. She attacks the lane. Wild left-hander is no good. Ella has the rebound now with 20 seconds. They get it forward to Sydney with 17. She tries to get it into the lane to Whelan. Whelan couldn't handle it. And the Irish looking to slow it down a little bit. Sydney goes for a steal in the backcourt. The ball was loose for a moment. She couldn't get one. 6 seconds now. Over on the right side, putting it on the floor. Now only 1 second. Can a shot get away? It does not. The first half comes to a close. Your score from Sperling. Father Ryan 34, USN 14. We're going to take a short 8-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. See you then. Welcome back to Sperling. We get ready to get the second half underway as the final seconds tick off of the halftime break. Your score as we prepare to start the third quarter is Father Ryan 34, USN 14. And it'll be Tiger basketball working from left to right to start the second half. It's Kate Vaughn to throw it in. Leah's there with her in the backcourt. And we're underway. Father Ryan now in a 3-2 look zone on defense. Leah attacks the soft spot on the baseline. Shot is too strong. Sydney trying to tie it up, and she does. So the alternate possession quickly coming into play here in the second half. Father Ryan will have it. The Tigers hustle back on defense. It's McWright with the ball handling duties here on the first possession of the second half for the Irish. Sash gets it over to Miller. Nice pass down low, and the layup is good by Nip. So the Irish open the scoring here in the second half. Their lead is 36-14. Leah dribbles over to the right. Now Kate Vaughn has it. Nice bounce pass down to Sydney Neal in the post, and her shot is good, so the Tigers answer back on their second possession. It's 36-16. Long two-pointer on the way from Bryan, no good. Sydney has the rebound. Sydney hustles back, bounce pass to Vaughn. Vaughn puts it up. Too strong, no good. Rebound Miller. Over to McWright. McWright looks for a little bit of help, gets it over to Bryan. Gets it back down low to Miller. Left-hand layup is good. So a couple of layups for the Irish here. Their lead is 22 points once again. 6:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Sydney gets it to Ella just inside the lane. Ella with a turnaround jump shot. Short, and it's out of bounds off Charlotte Sigmund, and the Irish had it back. It's Thibault to throw it in. She's got it to Sash. Tigers in a man-to-man defense. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Thibault has her own rebound. Sydney cleanly takes it away. She sprints back the other way in a one-on-one, trying to get around Sash. No, she pulls up, and the shot tumbles in off the back iron. So Sydney's got all the points thus far here in the second half. The Tiger deficit back to 20. Thibault with the ball fake. Leah didn't go for it. Miller with a nice pass down low. It's deflected out of bounds. Last deflection was off Nip. Tigers had it back. Checking in is Josie Whelan. She replaces Ella McQuain at the 5:53 mark here in the third quarter. Leah walks it up for USN. Sneaks a little bit over to the left side. Gets a screen, doesn't make use of it. Gets another screen. Over to Sydney at the foul line extended. Sydney gets to the foul line. Spinning one-hander, no good. Rebound Bryan. Sydney tries to tie it up, but didn't want to reach in. She conceded the possession, and here comes Father Ryan the other way. Over to Sash. Now Miller from the baseline. Nice shot there. Father Ryan gets now to 40 points. They lead 40-18. Here comes Leah for USN. Working against the zone defense. Sigmund gets it back to Leah. Leah from the elbow. Banks it in. And you could tell from Leah's reaction there that there was no bank call on that one. But it's worth 2 points nonetheless. Shot from Thibault is short. Here comes Sydney hustling the other way. Kate Vaughn with her on the break. Sydney pulls up from the elbow. Shot was blocked. And Nip has it now. Sydney playing defense all 94 feet. Nip goes to the ground, and a foul is called on Sydney. Sydney doesn't care for it at all. Her hands raised in the air in protest, but to no avail. 4:30 left now in the third quarter. 40-20. Father Ryan has us doubled up at the moment. Here comes McWright. Charlotte forcing her to the left. They get it to the elbow. Nip pivots. Gets it over to Brian. Brian passes it back out, and the Irish reset. Now Brian goes to the baseline. Passing lane was cut off. Three-pointer on the way for McWright. No good. Leah has the rebound. Kate sprints up the floor. They can't get it to her in time. Leah looks for Sigmund. Puts it on the floor. Gets it over to Sydney. Back to Leah now. Tried to get it to McQuain. The pass was batted around. Never got there. McWright comes away with it. She sprints forward. Ella swats the pass out of bounds. That brought the Tiger bench to their feet. Nice play to interrupt the passing exchange there from Ella McQuain. The fans show their appreciation. We have some fans in attendance today. I believe one parent per player is allowed in the gym. So we have a smattering of fans here in the bleachers. The players all on the opposite side of the floor from where the benches are usually situated here at Sperling. Normally on the same side that we're on here in the broadcast booth. Now we see them very well on the opposite side. Quiddly has it in his double team, kicks it back out. Over to McWright. One dribble. Gets it over to Tibble. She tries a three. It topples in. So it's 43-20. Father Ryan out in front. Leah dribbles to the right. Charlotte gets it over to Ella. Ella tries a three. It's no good. That's the first. I haven't seen her try any threes in her first couple of years as a Tiger. And it didn't look like a bad one, just didn't go down that particular time. Miller has it now at the elbow, working against Ella with a ball fake. And got the foul on Ella on the way up. So Miller goes to the line. It is the third foul on Ella McQuain. 2 minutes, 58 seconds left in the third quarter. First free throw is good. That makes it 44-20. Irish with the lead. Miller will try her second free throw as Ella goes to the bench with her third foul. The second free throw is good. USN has a 45-20 deficit to overcome in the last 11 minutes of the basketball game. We see the familiar 2-3 zone from the Irish. They get it to Sydney. Sydney swarmed, spinning left-hander, no good. Quiddly comes away with it, pivots free. She hustles forward, excellent pass to Nip, and she lays it in. Great vision there from Quiddly. And it's 7 quick ones for the Irish. Their lead is back to 27 points. Coach Jules calls for Leah to reverse direction. She does. Leah tried to get the cutting Sydney Neal, but the passing lane was interrupted by the Irish. Tigers keep possession on the deflection. 2:27 left in the third. Coming free is Hess. She has the ball on the baseline. Bounce pass over to Sydney. Sydney looks things over. Gets it to Kate Vaughn. Now over to Leah. Leah heads to the baseline. She's not cut off. The scoop layup is no good, however. And the Irish come away with it. They've got Sash in the front court. Kate Vaughn sprinting back to cut her off. Nicely done. The Irish reset. They cycle it around the perimeter. Now reversing it to Quiddly. She fakes right, drives left. Kicks it out. Over now to Sash. Deflected by Sydney. She can't come away with a steal. They get in the corner to Nip. Over to Quiddly. Quiddly with a floater from 8 feet. No good. Kate Vaughn couldn't bring it in. The rebound hit Leah Payne in the nose. Shot no good. Leah has the rebound this time. She brings it up the right-hand side. Now crosses over from right to left, and Coach Jules calls for time. 30-second timeout. 1 minute, 33 seconds left in the third. Father Ryan out in front, 47-20.
The Tigers taking singular shots on their drives and giving up possessions is going to be a very large weakness for them throughout this ball game. They need to penetrate the lanes, and they need to drive and get balls under the hoop. And that way they'll be more consistent with their scoring.
That was what led to many of their first half points and their second half points as well. Most of their points have come from close range, good passing, and good post work, particularly from Ella McQuain. It is USN basketball, 47-20. 1 minute, 33 left in the third quarter. Clock running now as Sydney has it. Sydney kicks it out to Kate. Kate picks up the dribble. Over to Whelan. Whelan with a left-handed pass. Looked like it was intended for Sydney, but Hess took it away. Now Sydney has it. Sydney trying to find a teammate to pass it to with no success just yet. Now tries a three instead. Will it go down? No. 3 bounces off the rim. 2 off the rim and 1 off the backboard. And the ball did not go down. And the Irish have it back. As we cross now the 1 minute mark left in the third quarter. Vaughn pressuring at half court. Thibault gets it down to Quiddley. Quiddley picks it up, gets into the lane, dribbles back out over to Sash. Over now to Thibault. She fakes the three, puts it on the floor. Over to Sash. She'll try the three from the foul line extended. No good. 1 high bounce off the rebound, and Kate Vaughn comes away with it. She sells it down, doesn't have the number. She's tied up, and a jump ball is called. So USN will keep it. 35.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Score remains 47-20 in favor of the Irish. Sydney with a slow dribble, no hurry here, on what may be the final possession of the third quarter. Under 30 seconds now. Sydney looks over the zone defense. Long two-pointer on the way from Whelan. She fires, no good. And now the Irish have plenty of time for a possession of their own in the final seconds of the third quarter. Quiddley working from right to left. Gets it over to Thibault with 10 seconds. Now down to 7. They've got it to Nip over in the corner. She tries a long shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Can they get a shot away? They get it to Quiddley. She shoots. She's off the mark, no good. And the third quarter comes to an end. Your score through 24 minutes of basketball. Father Ryan 47, USN 20. Aiden, can we get back in this game in the final 8 minutes?
Well, I don't know. They're missing a lot of opportunities here. We're throwing up quick shots when they should be being more patient on offense. But I do believe that they have a chance of coming back in this final quarter. The Irish do have a significant lead of 27. But can they do it? I leave that up to the players.
What's your opinion in a situation like this? You've got a big deficit in the fourth quarter. Is it time to start firing a bunch of three-point shots up there, or do you stick with your basic offense?
Well, I think that you do change some things in your offense, but no, certainly not throwing up threes. I think they need to find something that will work in their offense, something that doesn't include shooting perimeter shots, but taking advantage of their height and of the mismatches that they get, and getting the ball in the hoop.
That's the name of the game here in the fourth quarter for USN. Their deficit is 27, 47-20 the score, and it's Irish basketball to start the fourth. Thibault to throw it in with a bounce pass to McWright. She crosses over the half-court stripe, and we're underway here in the fourth quarter. Bryan gets it to Miller in the high post. Miller gets it back out to Bryan, over to Sash. She double dribbled, yes. And so the Tigers force a turnover, just what the doctor ordered, here to start the fourth quarter. The doctor also seems to be calling for a basket. And let's see if the doctor's orders are followed once again. They get it to McQuain. McQuain turns, her shot's blocked by Miller. And Sash came away with it and outletted to Thibault. Here come the Irish the other way. Bryan back to Thibault. They swing it around the perimeter. Bryan comes out to the Tiger tail to gather a pass. Sash has it over on the left side. Now Miller at the high post looking to pass, but she's cut off. Sash puts it on the floor, gets the elbow. Miller has it now, skip pass to the opposite wing. Sydney cuts off. Thibault over there. And it's a turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for the Irish. Sydney has it deflected out of bounds from behind, and the Tigers keep it. Just over a minute gone now in the fourth quarter. Score remains 47-20, just as it was to start the fourth quarter. It will be Hess to throw it in. She sets the offense into motion, but it doesn't go into so much motion. Whelan fires again, no good. And it's going to be Ella McQuain with a foul from behind. That is her 4th foul. The last one to which she is entitled while remaining in the game. 6:52 left in regulation time. Score remains 47-20. Walking it forward is McWright for the Irish. She picks up her dribble, gets it over to Tybalt, now to Miller in the high post. Miller going left, kicks it out. Bryan puts it on the floor, attacks the baseline. And it's going to be a foul on Ella McQuain on the jump shot. I didn't see that one, Aiden. But it's going to be her 5th. And quickly to the scorer's table is Charlotte Sigmund. She'll replace Ella. Ella didn't like the call, and I didn't either. Didn't look like too much there. And the basket was good as well. So Bryan goes to the line to shoot 1. Can't get it to go down. Fouled on the rebound was Sigmund. She had position, and Miller ran into her from underneath. So we head back the other way. 49-20. Father Ryan has scored the last 9. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in regulation time. Over to Sydney. Sydney, a floater from the baseline. Too strong, no good, and it was deflected by Hess out of bounds. So possession goes back to the Irish. McWright brings it over, up the right side. Sash has it now. Fakes a pass into Miller. Now finds a cutting Bryan on the baseline. She scores, and she's fouled. So the run continues.
Go ahead. A lot of things are going to have to change for the Tigers' offense here. With the absence of their center, they're going to have to swing the ball a lot more and find their openings to drive when they can't exactly feed it in as often.
Here's Leah Payne now hustling it forward for USN as we cross under the 6-minute mark now. Leah finds a cutting Sydney Neal. Bank layup is no good. She was sort of fading away. Didn't seem totally sure of where she was on the floor. Shot was no good. Here comes Father Ryan the other way. Now Miller taking advantage of her size advantage underneath. And it's a 13-0 run for the Irish, 53-20 the score now. 5:30 left in the 4th quarter. Sydney gets the elbow. She shoots. Her shot is blocked. Sigmund with a baseline jumper, no good. And we're headed back the other way. McWright looks things over up the right side. Now heads back toward the middle. Over to Tybalt. Miller looking to post up. She's guarded by Leah. Receives the entry pass. One ball fake. And a left-hand layup is good. Coach Schule's looking for answers on the bench, not finding any. 55-20 the score. Here comes Leah. Leah working from left to right. Gets to the baseline. She's cut off. Nothing there. Whelan shoots a bank shot. No good. The rebound came right to Leah. Oh, but it was taken away by Miller. They're trying to trap McWright. Can't do it. She gets rid of it. Tybalt found a little bit of space. Didn't shoot it. And the Irish are content to slow it down a little bit here as their lead is 35. Sash shoots an 8-footer from the baseline. Too strong. The putback by Miller is good, and she's found plenty of room on the offensive end with Ella McQuain having fouled out of the game 3 short minutes ago. 57-20 is the Irish lead. We see them very disciplined on defense, hands up at all times, particularly as the Tigers first advance up the floor. Leah has it over on the left side. Putting it on the floor now is Hess. Over to Sydney. Looking for some space in the zone, not finding any, and the ball's deflected out of bounds. It was off Bryan, and USN keeps it as the clock runs due to the Tiger deficit being more than 35 points in the 4th quarter. Kate Vaughn to throw it in. She has the ball. The players need a moment to get into motion. Sydney looked free for a moment, but stepping into the passing lane was Nip, and she has a steal. So the Irish come forward right down the center of the court. McWright over to Sash. Into the corner now. Thibault has it. Gives it to Nip, gets it back. Over to McWright. McWright over to Bryan. She thinks about a three. Puts it on the floor. Clock running with 2:50 now left in the fourth. And the Irish very deliberate now on offense. Three-pointer is good. And it's 20 consecutive points for the Irish. Their lead is now 40 at 60-20. Coach Schulz calls for time. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in this one. Irish out in front 60-20. And that was a textbook possession that we just saw there. Father Ryan never content for just a good shot. They waited for a great one, and they knocked down the three-pointer.
I agree, and I feel like that's exactly what I'm talking about with the Tigers inheriting that into their offense of their own, with moving the ball until they get a good shot.
Well, it'll be Tigers ball coming out of this timeout. We'll see what sort of possession Coach Jules has drawn up here in the Tiger huddle. Certainly a lot of positives that you can wring from this game in the last 2:34, something that can give you some momentum going forward. A few good possessions, some quality work on defense. Let's see what the Tigers have in store for us here. 2 minutes, 34 seconds left in regulation. 60-20 the score. Leah stands just in front of the scorer's table and prepares to throw it in to Kate Vaughn, who has it now. Kate works over to the right. Gets it to Charlotte, back to Leah. Tigers crisply moving the basketball, sitting with a little bit of a head fake, gets it to Leah in the paint. Leah shoots a turnaround shot, no good. Forced that one a little bit. And the Irish have it back. As we approach 2 minutes left now. Sash has the ball from where she very recently knocked down a three-pointer. And perhaps the Irish were a bit too deliberate on that one. Ball was taken away, and we have a foul on Father Ryan. It is only their second of the second half, so Tigers nowhere near the bonus. USN basketball, clock running with 1:57. Here comes Leah bringing it forward, alternating between the left and right hand. Picking up the dribble now, looking for Sydney, and the pass was deflected by Nip, then by Sydney out of bounds. So another turnover for USN. Gives the ball back to the Irish. 100 seconds remain in this basketball game. Kate goes for a steal. It's loose on the floor. Can she get it? No. Sash came away with it. Now a bit of a scramble on the floor. Can the Tigers get back on defense? Over to Sash again. Floater from the baseline from McWright is no good. Rebound on a bounce to Sigmund. Now over to Sydney. Here comes Sydney looking to find something on offense. Kate Vaughn working the baseline. Sydney works from right to left. Gets it to Kate. Gets it back to Sydney. Kicks it out to Leah. Leah with a nice pass to Sydney. Bounce pass to Charlotte. She scores. And the Tiger drought is over. 60-22 the score. Under a minute now and running. Kate playing defense all 94 feet. Love it. Great hustle. Bringing it out is Nip, and we're seeing something of a four corners offense here as the Irish look to run it out. I believe we've seen our last shot of this basketball game. Well, perhaps not. They get it down low. And Thibault scores. So it's 62-22. 15 seconds now and counting. Leah with a little bit more pace coming the other way. Down now to 10 seconds. And the pass is stolen. Hustling is Vaughn, and there's going to be a backcourt violation. The clock is stopped for a moment and then runs out. So it's a final from Sperling. Father Ryan with a big win tonight, 62-22. Tigers had their moments tonight, Aiden, but weren't able to come away with the win in this one.
I think they'll find this game as a good learning opportunity, and they'll be able to put some of the things that they learn into their games in the future.
We'll be back in 15 minutes with tonight's boys game. Stay with us. We'll hope to see you then. Welcome back, everybody. We're glad to have you back for tonight's boys game between your University School of Nashville Tigers and the Irish of Father Ryan. Father Ryan, as usual, in the royal purple uniforms with the white trim. USN in the all whites with Columbia blue script lettering in front. Columbia blue numbers on the front and rear. It will be Max Elliott to jump it up for USN against Horton for Father Ryan, and the Irish have the opening tip. We're underway. Father Ryan working from left to right. Tigers in a 1-3-1 defense. Hinson has it now on the perimeter. He's swarmed over there. They get it over to Bishop, the other guard on the opposite side. Try to get a bounce pass down low. It's stolen by Quinn Powers. Here comes Stretching the other way. They get it to France. France for three. No good. Rebound to Horton. Horton hustles up the left side. Long strides and quick dribbles. Gets it over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer puts it on the floor. Kicks it out. Ball faking. Dribbling over to the right now. Skip pass. Three-pointer on the way. It is good. Horton opens the scoring for the basketball game this evening, and the Irish have a 3-0 lead. Father Ryan defeated USN 50-42 a week ago in their gym, and we'll see if USN can fare any better this time around. Irish also in his own defense. They're in a 2-3. Max Elliott for three from the corner. Too strong, no good. Horton fires it forward to Bishop. He narrowly avoided going out of bounds. Now Nelson has it. Left-handed pass to the opposite corner to Pfeiffer. He puts it on the floor. Hinson dribbles back out toward the half-court stripe. Bishop has it now. Another three-pointer on the way for Horton. He's got another, so he's got all 6 of the points here in the early going. 6:30 left in the first quarter. It's 6-0 in favor of the Irish. Skretchen calls out the offense. He exchanges a couple of passes with Adrian Samuels. Trying to free himself on the left. Can't really do it against this tough zone. Skretchen tries to find the soft spot. Gets it over to Adrian. Quinn Powers now in the corner. Gets it down low to France. Back to Adrian. Tigers being patient. Coach Jones calls for time. Something of a signature of the Mike Jones early timeout to survey the scene and let his team know how they should attack the various defenses that they see in the early minutes of the action. So again, a zone defense seems to be a staple of both Father Ryan's girls and boys teams.
Yeah, but it's also cool to see how fast-paced Father Ryan is and how they're slow down on defense, which they do a very good job of, and they're preventing perimeter shots for USN. We're not getting open shots, and they're forcing us to chuck up unrealistic shots.
We'll see what answers Coach Jones is providing the team over in the huddle. He delivers his last instructions as the Irish are first to break their huddle and resume their place on the floor. The first horn sounds. 15 seconds left in the timeout, but the Tigers are ready to resume play. It is Tiger basketball. They trail 6-0. Adrian taps it into Josh, and we're underway. Josh puts it on the floor. He gets to the elbow. Now over to Colin. Irish are moving very quickly, and there's a steal by Bishop. He fires it forward. Is it too far? Just a bit too far. Nelson found himself trapped under the basket, but the offensive rebound goes to Father Ryan. Putting it on the floor is Hinson. He gets it back to Horton, who has all 6 points. That one is no good, and the Tigers have the rebound. Here comes Skretchen now. Gets it to Colin and gets it back. Skretchen with a quick release three. No good, just a bit short. Rebound Hinson. Hinson pushes it forward, keeping his eyes up all the way. Adrian deflects the pass and is unable to beat it to the sideline. So the Irish retain possession. They lead 6-0, 5:11 left in the first quarter, and running as Horton has the inbounds pass. Oh, wide open, bit of a lapse in the Tiger defense there as Nelson has an uncontested layup. And just as the girls' game started with the Tigers trailing 8-0, the boys likewise trail by the same score. Scretchen stands on the Tiger rear paw, gets it to Adrian. Adrian's fouled. You could hear it well up here. That's the first foul of the evening. 4:41 left in the first. Tigers yet to get on the scoreboard. Mahoney Donick and Henry Fitzgibbon check in. They replace Max Elliott and Quinn Powers. Tigers to throw it in. Adrian stands under the offensive goal, sets the offense into motion, gets it to Josh. Josh fakes the three, gets it over to Adrian, and gets it back. He tries to split the top of the zone defense. He does, and the bank shot is good. And the Tigers are on the board. They trail 8-2. Here comes Hinson. Over to Bishop. Bishop with one dribble, picks it up. Now a three-pointer on the way. Short, no good. Adrian got a hand on the rebound. And the Tigers come away with it. Here's Josh again. He tries to get through the zone, and he's fouled. So it looks like what Coach Jones had to say is that Josh Scretchen should be more aggressive attacking the zone defense, putting the ball on the floor, and he's done a nice job of that.
I agree, but I also think that the team should do that as a whole and really put pressure on their inside defense, and then they can take those outside shots when they're open.
Josh has the inbounds pass, gets it to Mahoney. Mahoney with a deep three, and he's got it. He picks up right where he left off 3 short nights ago when he was 4 for 4 from three-point range. Tigers trail 8-5. Their deficit is a single possession as Adrian guards Hinson out at the half-court stripe. Pfeiffer passes it over to Nelson. Nelson to Hinson. Now Conger has it. He puts it on the floor. He's blocked by Scretchen, but a foul is called. But the foul was called on Donick. That is his first. Coach huddles the players up briefly, but now is forced to break that huddle. Tigers take their place in the rebounding positions. First free throw is well short by Conger. Score remains 8-5. 3:44 left in the first. A few more Tigers look to have their chance at a defensive rebound. And they get it. Colin France with a rebound. Here comes Josh the other way. Gets it to Adrian. Adrian tries to get through the defense. Couldn't get a shot. Colin France for three. Short. Adrian tries to get a steal. He's got it. Passes to Josh in the corner. He fakes a three. Can't get one away. Adrian has it. The Tigers slowed down. No! Adrian tries a three. It's off the mark. No good. And out of bounds to Father Ryan. Bishop checks back in. He replaces Smith. Tigers deficit remains 3 at 8-5. Here's Hinson. Getting it over to Nelson. Now Hinson has it back. Oh, a nice little backdoor layup there. Horton scores again. 10-5 now in favor of the Irish. Josh with another dribble drive, and he's fouled again. So the Tigers have found something here on offense. Forcing another foul. Third foul on the Irish. 3:07 left in the first quarter. 10-5 remains the score. Adrian looks to throw it in. He throws it into Josh. Josh working against two defenders in the zone, picks his dribble up, gets it to Mahoney. He shuttles it into the corner to Colin. Ball is kicked, and the Tigers will keep it. 2:58. And we hear the Irish coach calling for a switch to man-to-man. But there's no one on Mahoney. Now there is. Scretchen attacks. Gets it to Adrian. Mahoney open in the corner, but only briefly. Gets it back to Josh. Tigers are patient enough to reset. Adrian has it now. Henry at the high post. Kicks it out to Josh. Josh double teamed. Looking for Mahoney again. Mahoney steps back, tries another three. Just rattles out, no good. Benson the rebound. Colin hustling from behind, can't get a steal. The pass, he stepped out of bounds. Clearly you could see it from up here, but no call. Putting it on the floor now is Horton, and he's fouled. Certainly looked like the player stepped out of bounds, but that is not how the official saw it. And we've got a 30-second timeout for the Irish. Their lead is 10-5, 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. While there hasn't been a tremendous amount of scoring, the pace has been very fast. We can hear Coach Jones from up here imploring his team in some way, and we see him speaking with great emotion. I've heard the word please multiple times. Other than that, I can't be sure. The Irish break the huddle, as do the Tigers. Standing now at the line is Horton, where he will shoot 2.
Horton has done a very good job of cutting and driving in this game, and he has the majority of Father Ryan's points at this point.
First free throw is good. As is the second. Horton has 10 of the 12. It's 12-5, Father Ryan. Scretchen to Adrian. Kicks it out to Mahoney. Now back to Josh. Every time Josh has the ball up high, they've got 2 people around him. Colin France for 3. Battles out, no good. Rebound to Ernst. He outlets to Hinson. Hinson to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer tries to get around Colin. Spins right. Josh came in and fouled him. He wanted a jump ball call, didn't get one. And I believe that is his first foul. 1:51 left in the first. Tigers trail 12-5. Tried to get a backdoor play there, couldn't get one. Horton working against Scretchen. Too much size there. Horton scores again. He's got a dozen, and it's 14-5. Here come the Tigers the other way. Josh looks things over. Dribbles a bit over to the right. Gets it to Mahoney. Mahoney attacks the lane. Now attacks again. They've got him for dragging the pivot foot. So it's a turnover. USN's deficit in danger of ballooning into double figures here. It's currently 9 at 14-5. 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the opening period. Hinson brings it across half court with the left hand. Gets it over to Bishop. He looks for somebody to pass it to. Finds Smith. Smith guarded by Adam Miller, seeing his first action of the evening. Attacking now is Bishop. Kicks it out to Horton. Horton for 3. No good. Rebound France. Here comes Josh striding forward the other way. Adrian flashes into the corner. He's free. A three-pointer on the way. It's short. Can Henry get the rebound? It was tapped away from behind by Ernst. And so the Tigers keep it. 50 seconds now left in the first quarter. Adrian looking to throw it in. Trying to find Adam. He's not open. Colin is. Colin France for 3. Well, short. No good. He's got his own rebound. Can he score? He can't, and the block is called. Smith went to the floor in the hope of drawing a charging call, but was not rewarded with one. Instead, it's a block. His first foul and the team's 4th. Colin will shoot 2. First one tumbles in over the front rim. 14-6 now is the Tiger deficit. Nelson checks back in for the Irish. France scores again. 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and it's 14-7. Pfeiffer has it now. Gets it over to Nelson. Nelson over to McWright. Pfeiffer has it back. Fakes right. Spins left. Nice finish there. Nice move in the post. 16-7 is the Irish lead. Down to 25 seconds. Scretchen has it. Over to Colin. Colin back to Scretchen. Adam didn't handle it quite cleanly. Tigers now reset. Adrian's pass down low was deflected out of bounds. So the Tigers have the ball with 10.3 seconds left. looking to score on the last possession here. Hinson checks back in. Adrian gets it to Henry. Henry over to Josh now, 8 seconds. Josh gets it back. Josh tries a three. Off the iron, no good, and it hit the cable above the backboard, which is out of bounds. So the Irish have it back with 3.5 seconds. And the official has some issue with the substitution. Some players forced to return to the bench. 3.5. The pass goes into Hinson. He's got it. He fires it forward. Can they get a shot up? They do. It's no good. And the first quarter expires. Your score after 8 minutes of basketball. Father Ryan 16. USN 7. Aiden, what do we got to do to win this second quarter?
Well, I think they're doing a lot of things right. They're driving very well, and they're bringing that Irish offense out to them where they can penetrate. But I think what they need to do is they need to swing the ball more and get the ball out of the corners.
A lot of the three-point attempts that the Tigers have been from the corners, and they have had little success from there thus far. We'll see if they make an adjustment to try to find some different angles here in the second quarter. Father Ryan is back on the court and ready for play. Coach Jones delivering a few final instructions over in the Tiger huddle. Some players seated. It appears to be 3 players seated, the rest on their feet as the first horn sounds. It will be Tiger basketball to start the second quarter. It's Colin France, Henry Fitzgibbon, Adrian Samuels, Josh Gretchen, and Adam Miller for USN to start the second. Josh has the ball. We're underway. 16-7 is the Tiger deficit. Josh passes on a screen, picks up the dribble, gets it to Adam with a bounce pass. Over to Colin. 2-3 defense again for the Irish. Josh keeps the dribble alive. Now picks it up. Looks for Adrian at the high post. Adrian has it. Gets it down to Colin on the baseline. Colin's trapped and it's ripped away from him by Hinson. He lobs it forward to Nelson. Nelson with a nice pass underneath. And he was fouled from behind. He was looking for one more pass. No one was there. But there was a foul on the floor. The foul is on Henry. It is his first. Looking to throw it in is Bishop. Can't find anyone just yet. Gets it in now to Nelson. Gets it back. Trying to get a backdoor layup, and they do. That was an excellent pass there. The window was not very wide, but Bishop found that lane. And it's a quick layup for the Irish. They lead now 18-7. Adam Miller for 3. No good. Adrian fighting for the rebound. He's got it. Gets it to Colin. Colin looking for Josh and instead skips it to Adam. Adam over to Josh. Josh with a little hand pass over to Colin. Henry now over in the baseline. Colin gets it back, but it's stolen again. Here comes Pfeiffer. He lost the handle. Henry tried to take it away. He couldn't. And we've got a double dribble call. So the Tigers get it back. Things became a little frenetic then for just a moment. But after the double dribble, it's Tiger basketball. Josh picks it up on a second bounce. He hustles to the foul line, puts up a floater and scores. Very tough finish there, floating away to the left, shooting with the right hand. He made it look very easy. And it's back to a single-figure lead for the Irish at 18-9. Burton now with the basketball again. Henry trying to guard him. Nice bounce pass to Bishop. Bishop gets it to Nelson. Ooh, it was nice vision by Bishop. The layup rattled out. Can the Tigers capitalize on the other end? Josh dribbles behind his back. It's poked away. It gets to Adam Miller. He kicks it out to Adrian. But an offensive foul. They ruled Adam out of control.
Despite the foul, that was an excellent play on the offense. They drove and they were able to scramble the D and they would have gotten a great shot on the wing.
Instead, it's Irish basketball. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. 18-9 the score. Hinson with the basketball, working against Adrian. Adrian right with him all the way. They get it down low to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer's shot is blocked by Miller, but a foul is called, and I believe it's going to be Miller's second in quick succession. That sends Pfeiffer to the line, where he will shoot 2. First is good. 19-9 the score now. Exactly 6 minutes of basketball remaining in the first half. Second one is no good. Collin has the rebound, stepped near the baseline, but not on it. Tigers have it. Still struggling to solve this 2-3 zone, but now Henry's free for a moment. He mishandled the pass slightly, and it's a turnover. Horton gets it forward. Now a couple of extra passes and getting an open look from the corner. And missing it is Conger. And there's a foul on the rebound. Foul is on Horton, his first, and the 5th on the Irish. Discretion walks it up. Over to Collins. Gets it back. Moving the offense into position. Finds Adrian. Adrian's free. Fires it low to Henry. He couldn't bring it in. On the short hop. They get it to Hinson, and it's a quick layup. The Irish have done very well with these crisp bounce passes, finding cutters to the basket. They've had several layups in addition to their 3-pointers thus far in the basketball game. Adam Miller has it now. He puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Josh. Josh tries a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer pushing it forward. He's fouled by, I believe, Henry. That is the 7th on USN. Foul is on Henry. That is his second. Max Elliott checks back in for Henry. Pfeiffer will shoot 1, and if he makes it, he will shoot another 1. He did not make it, and he will not shoot another 1. Adrian hustling forward. Is it an offensive foul or a block? A block is called by the official on the backside. There was high tension for a moment. The official underneath seemed to blow his whistle as well as if to make a call, but no call was made by him. Instead, the official on the backside called the block, and Adrian shoots 2. The first free throw is not good. Adrian has a sort of unique spin on his shots, a bit of a side spin, it seems like. Not as much of an end-over-end rotation. He's 1 for 2.
He does make it work, though. He has a beautiful shot.
That he does. He had an excellent night. The other night, I believe he had 26 or 22 against Mount Juliet Christian. He has it again now, driving the baseline, gets to Max. Max converts the layup, and the Tigers score again. It's back to 21-12. Nice little give and go there to Bishop. He's blocked from behind by Adrian, out of bounds. But it was another nice back cut. They had an opportunity at a layup. Tigers have to find a way to take those away. 21-12 remains the score. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first half. They lob it into Nelson. He scores. So it's another basket from in close. 23-12 now is the Irish lead. They get it to Max. Max's pass hit the net. Collin comes away with it. Discretion puts it on the floor. Max looking to free himself. The pass never got to him. It falls out of bounds, and the Tigers keep it. The official fixes the net. One substitution for the Irish. Adrian looks things over, has the basketball now. Not a lot of players moving. They get it to Adam. Adam with a fake finds himself free. Shot no good. Collin fighting for the rebound. He can't get it. Rebound instead goes to McWright. Hustles it forward to Bishop. Bishop fires it forward to Ernst. Now Horton has it, working against Adam. Horton for three. No good. Rebound is batted around. Adrian has it. Adrian sprints forward trying to get past Bishop. He can't do it. The ball's loose on the floor, but only briefly. He has it back. Now Josh has it. He puts it on the floor. Jump stop. Kicks it out to Adam. Pass is deflected. Tigers trying to be first to it. They're not. The Irish have it. They're trying to get a timeout. They can't do it. A jump ball is called. And the possession arrow points to our right, which means it's Irish basketball. 3:26 left in the first half. Father Ryan out in front, 23-12. It's Bishop to throw it in. He throws it into the corner to Ernst. Ernst working against Josh. Now Horton has it in the post. Adam Miller comes over to help out. It's an offensive foul. You can see Horton extend the forearm into Max Elliott, who had excellent defense. It's Horton's second foul, 3:20 left in the first half. That might be a situation to watch. Discretion gives it to Samuels. France for three. Short, no good. Rebound McWright. Here he comes, Colin defending him all the way. Hinson gets it forward to Horton. Horton working against Max. Max gets a hand on the ball just for just a moment. Horton looking to repost. Max right with him. The pass, bit of a miscommunication, and Colin France took it with ease. Discretion for three. Just rattles out, no good. Bishop has the rebound. Bishop gets it forward to Ernst again. Ernst picks it up, back to Horton. Horton over to Hinson. Hinson tries the three. Short, no good. Rebound to Max. Max outlets to Josh down the middle of the floor. 2:35 now and counting in the second quarter. Adrian has it. Over to Adam on the baseline. Adam with a jump stop. Scoop layup, no good. He has his own rebound. He shoots. No good again. The putback by Adrian is no good, but he's fouled from behind. A furious exchange there on offense. The Tigers with 2 second chances on the offensive rebounds. That sends Adrian to the line with another chance to reduce the deficit to single figures. It currently stands at 11, 23-12. Make it 23-13. First free throw is good. Quinn Powers checking in, replacing Colin. Players take their place. Adrian will shoot his second free throw, and it is no good. So Nelson has the rebound. He's being ridden from behind by Max Elliott, and that was a foul waiting to be called, and so it was. He was a bit out of position there and couldn't recover. So that sends Nelson to the line for the 1-and-1. Left-handed free throw is short, and Adam Miller has the rebound. He gets it to Josh. Josh heads to the left. Adam has it now. Back to Josh. Josh to the baseline. Spins back out. Over to Adam. Adam kicks it out to Quinn. Quinn thought about it for a moment, thought better of it, got it to Josh instead. We're down to 2 minutes in the first half. Gets to Adrian in the middle. Adrian with a one-hander. Good! Nice finish there from Adrian in the vicinity of the basket. 23-15 is the score. Father Ryan out in front. 1 minute 45 seconds left in the first half. Smith now with the basketball. Gets it to Hinson. They're trying to post up fight against Elliott. They can't do it. Instead, three-pointer on the way from Conger, and he knocks it down. So just like that, the hard work by the Tigers is briefly undone. The lead swells to 11 again. 26-15. Stretching over to Powers on the left side. Gets it back now. Josh has it. He attacks the lane. Puts up a floater. And he traveled. According to the official, he traveled. The clock running for no reason. 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the first half. Will Coach Scouten stop the clock? He won't. The clock continues to run. 1 minute 4 seconds now. Hinson with a basketball. Guarded by Adrian. Tries to beat him to the right. He traveled. You can see that. And we've got a technical foul. I didn't see who it was on, but we're heading towards the leftward goal. Oh no, but that official with the basketball is not headed toward the leftward goal. scoreboard showing it's on 44, and USN doesn't have any of those. So it must be on Hinson for Father Ryan. He gets some encouragement from his coach. Scretchen makes the first free throw. 26-16 is now the score. Second is likewise good, 26-17. Aiden, I didn't happen to see what caused the technical foul call. Did you notice anything there?
I think there was some bickering between the two teams, and I think they found Henson at fault there.
Tiger basketball with a 9-point deficit, 50 seconds and running here in the first half. They continue to face the tight zone defense. Adam Miller for three, no good. The rebound is loose briefly, but Bishop has it now. Bishop trying to beat Adrian, who left his feet for a moment, couldn't do it nonetheless. Putting it on the floor is Conger. He attacks the basket, and he's fouled. It is the 9th on USN, so still a 1-and-1. Clock stopped now with 34 seconds even remaining in the first half. Fouls on Max Elliott, which is his second. So he and Henry both with 2 in the first half for USN. Conger shooting 1-and-1. Or at least what I thought was 1-and-1. There was not much of an effort to box out there, but it did not matter as the first free throw was good. 27-17 the score now. 10-point game with 34 seconds left in the half. Make it 11. 28-17 the score. A substitution for the Irish in the waning seconds of the first half. Max gets it into Josh. Josh greeted promptly at half court. He gets it forward to Mill. Miller back to Josh. Josh with an open three. No good. Skying for the rebound is Bishop. He has it. Adam has him defended. He tries to cut him off, but Bishop gets up the sideline. Bishop to the floor. Bishop on his back now on the floor. Miller trying to tie him up. But a timeout was called. He's granted a timeout, I believe. Some of the USN faithful wanted to travel on that one. They won't get it. 15 seconds left in the first half. 28-17 the score. It is Irish basketball, and I imagine they'll play for the final shot. Horton on the floor. He was scoring at a wild pace to start the game. Has slowed somewhat, but I'd be surprised if he's not the one in possession of the ball to shoot that last shot of the first half. Conger to throw it in. He throws it into the backcourt to Hinson. Clock running now with 14. Scretchen wipes the dust from his feet. They get it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer over to Bishop. They tried the backdoor play. Adam Miller in good position. Down now to 2 seconds. Turnaround shot by Bishop is no good, and the half is over. It comes harmlessly to a close with the score. USN trailing 28-17. We go to the 10-minute intermission, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. The clock is restored to 8 minutes. Shows third period, which must mean we're ready for the second half. And so it begins. 16 minutes left in regulation time. The Tigers trail 28-17. Josh Scretchen has it on the opening possession. Bishop tries to tie him up. Can't do it. Quinn Powers now with the basketball. Gets it over to Colin France. Colin picks up the dribble. Max open at the baseline. Skip pass to Quinn. Quinn with a couple of dribbles. Gets it back to Josh Scretchen. Josh over to Colin. Colin back to Josh. Josh picks up and launches a three and scores. Tremendous shot from Josh Scretchen. And it's 28-20. Good start to the second half for USN. Can they have a nice complementary possession on defense? Bishop with the basketball. Over now on the baseline is Pfeiffer. He tries a three, no good. Horton has the rebound. He takes it outside. Gets it to Bishop. A minute gone now from the third. Horton for three. It's over the backboard, no good. And so the Tigers have a chance to make a big basket here and basically cut their deficit in half in the first two possessions of the third quarter. Elliott's open on the baseline. He scores! And he's fouled. Great vision from Scretchen to find him. Great job by Max to find the open position underneath the basket. And a good finish with the contact as well. The foul's on Hinson, and that is his third. The free throw is too strong, no good. So the Tigers have the first 5 points of the third quarter. It's 28-22. Irish out in front. Bishop with the basketball. Over to Hinson now. Tigers in the familiar 1-3-1 defense. Nelson kicks it back out to Bishop. Irish very patient. Quinn Powers with a great job getting a hand on that skip pass, knocking it out of bounds. Irish retain possession, 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third. Down low is Horton working against Max. Scretchen sort of came over to help, but faded away at the last second. The ball was deflected out of bounds by Max. Scretchen was right there and could have tried to pull it in, but he was content to let it go out of bounds. And that gives the possession back to the Irish. Quick inbounds pass. Max Elliott left his feet and he committed a foul. That's going to be his third. And it will send Horton to the line. So we'll see if Henry Fitzgibbon comes off the bench or if Max will stay in. Right now, no one headed to the scorer's table. The first free throw is just off the mark, no good. So the Father Ryan lead remains an uncomfortable 6 points. Horton has it back now. 2 dribbles, a spin, a third dribble, the release. It's good. 29-22 as Horton has the first point of the third quarter for the Irish. Quinn Powers now picks up his dribble, gets it to Samuels at the foul line. Reaching in was Nelson, and he didn't care for the call. But he was called for a foul. 5:49 now remaining in the third. The foul is Nelson's third. Coach Jones calls out the inbounds play. Scretchen for three. No good. Adrian can't quite get the rebound. It was over his head. He got just a fingertip on it, and Bishop came away with it. Into the corner now to Nelson. Looking to cut his Pfeiffer. Nothing there. Skip pass to the opposite end. Conger has it. It's loose on the floor. Max trying to come away with it. He does, and he's fouled by Conger. Tigers seem just on the verge of breaking back into this one. They trail still by 7. They need another good basket. Here comes Scretchen against the zone. He goes to the right. He finds himself free. He works the baseline, but no one was open. He got too far into the basket and coming the other way with numbers, but no! Samuels pokes it away from behind. It looked like a layup. But the Tigers instead have it back on the turnover. Could be a huge momentum change here if the Tigers can score. They're in desperate need of a basket. Coming into the lane of Scretchen, he found some contact. Adrian drew a foul, and that foul is going to be on Horton.
Adrian did a really good job of slowing the game down there and not going and doing something irrational. They were in a rush and they were making bad shots. So good job to Adrian.
The foul was not on Horton, it was instead on Pfeiffer, and that is only his first. Adrian makes some necessary adjustments to his jersey and receives the basketball. First free throw is good. Mahoney Donick checks in for Quinn Powers. 29-23 is the score with Father Ryan out in front. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left now in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. 29-24. A 7-1 run to start the third quarter for USN. Hinson exchanges a couple of passes with Bishop on the perimeter. Bishop gets it over to Hinson, working against Gretchen. Skip pass to the opposite end to Conger. Conger tries a three. It's good. Just what the Irish needed there. 32-24 is their lead. Gretchen with a bounce pass to Collin. Collins greeted by a pair of defenders. Now Gretchen has it. Gretchen into the middle to Adrian. Adrian kicks it out to Mahoney. Mahoney picks it up in a bit of trouble. Gets it to Josh. Open is Max on the back door. He scores. Hinson walks it up. 32-26. Father Ryan has the lead. Three-pointer from Conger again. He scores again. Back-to-back three-pointers from Conger. 35-26 now. Gretchen has it. He'll try to answer with a three from the baseline. He can't do it. But Max has the rebound. He kicks it out to Mahoney. Mahoney over to Collin. Collin back to Josh. Josh working against Smith. Gets it in to Samuels. Gets it to Max. He scores again. Tigers have had a lot of success beating the zone from the high post. Adrian Samuels has done a great job from there.
Yeah, I've also done a really good job of looking for their low post and feeding it to him at the appropriate times to score.
Deficit back down to 7 points, and Max has a chance to cut it to 6. Just rattles out, no good. The scorer's table called for a substitution, which is not generally done during active play. The ball caroms out of bounds. The Father Ryan entire bench signaled that it was their ball, and the official concurred. Josh Gretchen, in a lonely manner, believed that it was Tiger basketball, and that was not how the official saw it. They get it down low to Nelson. It's out of bounds, and it's Tiger ball this time. They trail by 7, 35-28, 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Josh comes forward with the basketball. He hustles over to the right. Adam Miller gets to the elbow. He shoots. Short, no good. Rebound, Hinson. Hinson looks for somebody to pass it to. Gets it to Conger. Conger over to Nelson. Nelson with a floater and left-hander from the baseline. He's got it. 37-28 now. Here comes Josh with a bit of pace the other way. Gets it to Adam in the corner. Adam back to Collin. He fakes a three, puts it on the floor, gets into the lane. He shoots, and he's fouled. Looked like the official thought it over for a moment, whether or not he should call a block or a charge. He went with the block. It's the third foul on Conger and sends Collin to the line. 3:07 left in the third. First free throw just off the back iron, no good. Horton checks back in. I think Coach Jones just called for a press. Let's see what we have here coming off the free throw. Well, it's no good, so there won't be any press off of that. 37-28 remains the score. Having position underneath was McWright. He scored and was fouled by Henry. That's a devastating basket there. 0 for 2 from the foul line, and we give up the and one on the other end. Big swing there in favor of the Irish.
they were beaten back on that press. So maybe Coach Jones will reassess the situation. He might just fall back on D.
McWright has a chance to complete the three-point play, and he does. So 5 in a row for the Irish. It's 40-28. Scretchen shoots. He was fouled. No call. He was fouled again. This one was called. Took it back with great aggression after the and one on the other end. Tried to get one of his own. Nearly did. First free throw goes down. 40-29 now the score. 2:50 left in the third. Second free throw is good as well. 40-30 is the score. Tigers are in a press. They're trying to trap Nelson. Trying to step forward. Pfeiffer has it down the corner. Well guarded by Colin France. Horton working against Josh. Settling things down now is Sharp with the basketball. He tries to cross over Adrian. Can't get around it. McWright gets it down low to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer trying to free himself. Instead finds Horton with the extra pass. He's fouled from behind by Josh. Could hear Josh from up here say it was all ball. He got a lot of ball, that's for certain. Second foul on Josh. Horton at the line. Makes the first free throw, making it 41-30 in favor of the Irish. 2:19 left in the third. Second free throw is also good. It is now 12. Josh gets it to Adam. Adam tries the three, no good. Josh fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Adams takes it away. He shoots from the baseline. Too strong, no good. Bishop has it. They're trying to take it away from him. They can't do it. Here comes Horton. They're trying to trap him. He got past everyone. He's trying to go all the way. Instead, passes it out to Nelson. Spins left, passes to Nelson. To Bishop, excuse me. Three-pointer on the way. Well off the mark, no good. Rebounds loose. Henry has it. Over to Adrian. Coach Jones wants things settled down a bit. Henry trying to free himself at the foul line. Nothing there. Well defended by Ernst. Josh has it. Fakes right, goes left, spins right. Comes back to the left, shoots, no good, fighting for the rebound. Can he get it? No! Pfeiffer has it now. Bounce pass outlet to Bishop. He fires forward to Horton. Horton crosses over Colin, gets to the left, pulls up. No good. Colin has the rebound. Down to a minute 10 left now. Quick pass forward to Josh. He was fouled. And USN is in the bonus. So Josh will go to the line for one in the bonus. Three dribbles and a spin. He lets it go. He's got it. 42-31 is the Father Ryan advantage. 66 seconds left in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. Back to a 10-point game. Quinn Powers checks back in. He's going to give Colin a break for the last minute and 6 of the third. Tigers in a press again. Sharp gets it over to Pfeiffer. Sharp gets it back. Quinn nearly had a steal, couldn't get it. Pfeiffer came away with it. He's trying to attack the basket. Layup is off, no good. Quinn has the rebound. Josh moving it forward now for USN. Gets it to Adam. Adam puts it on the floor. Adam shoots. He scores, and he's fouled. Great take by Adam Miller. He thought about the shot, put it on the floor aggressively, got to the basket, and laid it in. Checking in is Conger now for the last 45.6. He replaces Ernst. Can the Tigers complete the three-point play? No, they've struggled at the foul line of late. It's an 8-point lead for Father Ryan, 42-34. 37 seconds now left in the third. Trying to step through is Bishop. He gets it over to Pfeiffer. Now Bishop has it back. It looks like the Irish are trying to hold for the last shot, and the Tigers are trying to make it tough on them. They move it around the perimeter. Conger and Sharp. Sharp with the ball now. Gets it to Horton. 15 seconds. Henry trying to force the 5 count to start. He does. Bishop has it now down to 10. Over to Horton. 5 seconds. Horton's going to have to shoot it. He does. It's short, no good. And the third quarter comes to an end. Tigers hold. Their deficit is 8 points. 42-34. It was 11 at the half, 28-17. So they've done well to cut into it, but there's a lot more work to be done in the fourth quarter, Aiden.
The last quarter was much faster pace than the rest of the game. Most of USN's points have been drives and fast breaks where they've scored off of the defense not yet being set. Let's see what they can do when the defense is set and how they can cut through and break that defense.
The Tiger defeat at the hands of Father Ryan a week ago was also an 8-point margin. The margin is 8 points tonight, but we've got 8 minutes to go. And in those 8 minutes, anything can happen. And we hope that it will. We need something to happen. It would be a great win for the team if they could come back and pull this one off. But they'll start the fourth quarter on defense. For the Irish, it's Bishop, Hinson, Pfeiffer, Nelson, and Horton, who's had a tremendous evening. USN using all 60 seconds of the intermission to go over their plan for these final 8 minutes. It's Power, Samuel, Scretchen, Fitzgibbon, and Miller for USN. Bishop will throw it in. He throws it to Hinson in the backcourt. Hinson over to Pfeiffer. Adam Miller guards him. Bishop has it now. They're trying to get Pfeiffer underneath. Pfeiffer's got it. He's blocked by Adrian, and Josh comes away with it. Josh attacks the lane. He's bumped there. The shot goes up, and it's no good. Horton has the rebound. He drops it off to Hinson. Hinson gets it forward to Nelson. He gets it back to Hinson, and the Irish reset. 7:23 now left in regulation time. They get it to Horton in the post. Quinn comes over to help out on defense. Now he retreats. Pfeiffer looking to post up against Quinn. The pass is no good. Here comes Adrian trying to beat the double team. Drops to Henry. Henry pulls up and shoots. He scores! So the Tigers have their first basket of the fourth quarter. It's 42-36, Irish out in front. Tigers in a pressure defense. The 2-2-1, or the 1-2-2. Nelson traveled. No, it's a 10-second call. Either way, it's USN basketball. And this is a crucial possession. The Tigers have to have a basket here. Scretchen looks things over. Two defenders there with him. Nelson and Bishop gets it to Quinn. Quinn gets it to Henry. Henry fires a three from the corner. No good. Josh does a great job preventing a certain layup. Can they trap Bishop? He picks up the dribble, but he gets it over to Pfeiffer. Now in the corner to Nelson. Nelson has time to launch a three. He scores. Coach Jones didn't like that closeout. Max Elliott promptly to the scorer's table. Scretchen got his man in the air. Launches a floater. He scores, so it's a good answer for USN. Coach Jones calls for time. 30-second timeout. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. USN's deficit is 7, 45-38. So we've cut it by 1 point, but we've lost a quarter of the time remaining.
USN has done a much better job of defending against the Father Ryan offense here in this second half. They've limited their amount of time in the paint, and they've forced more outside shots.
That's been key. They've gotten a lot of good stops on defense. And they've done well making the passing lanes very narrow. Gotten their hands on a lot of passes, forced several turnovers. And they'll need to force a few more. After the USN basket, it's Irish basketball. They're out in front 45-38. It's Conger to throw it in. He's got it to Bishop. Josh comes over, and they get it forward to Pfeiffer. Now into the corner to McWright. Flashing through the lane is Bishop. He picks it up. Lost the handle, but it came into the hands of Nelson. Bishop guarded all the way by Adrian. Now Conger has it. Pfeiffer top of the circle over to Bishop. Backdoor layup is good. Pfeiffer scores, and it's back to a 9-point game. Adam to Adrian, Adrian to Max again. Max kicks it out to Colin, extra pass to Josh. Josh puts it on the floor, over now to Adam Miller. Adam spins. He tried to drop it to Adrian, probably should have shot it.
What a great possession there, though, by USN.
Nelson in the corner tries another three. He's got another three. 50-38, Father Ryan has the lead. Adam Miller has the ball now on the wing. Passes to the opposite end to Colin. Colin looking for Max on the baseline. Max has it, gets it in the middle to Adrian. Adrian kicks it out to Adam. Adam pulls up at the elbow. He scores. Tigers needed that one very badly. Their deficit, however, is 10 points, 50-40. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tigers nearly had a trap there, but the pass arrived in Bishop's waiting hands. Bishop now passes over to McWright, and the Irish are trying to run some time off this clock. They lead by 10. Pfeiffer flashes through, couldn't get the layup to go. Max got a hand on the rebound. It got over to Colin. Now Josh has it. Josh is cut off by the zone defense. Adrian has it in the middle. Can he score? No, he can't. There was some contact, no foul was called. Bishop gets it over to Conger. Into the corner now. Pfeiffer tries a three, short, fighting for the rebound, and there's going to be a foul. That is the 10th foul on Father Ryan, which means Max Elliott will shoot two at the other end. He was 0 for his last two. He needs these two very badly. 4 minutes, 3 seconds left in regulation time. First free throw is good. 50-41 now. Max has the ball now. 4 dribbles. A spin. Another dribble. Free throw no good. 50-41 as we reach the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Tigers pressuring off the miss. Irish beat that pressure. Into the corner now. 3-pointer on the way from Conger. No good. Adrian has the rebound. Here comes USN the other way. Can Adrian win the one-on-one? He can! He scores! 50-43. Tigers continuing to press now. Hinson working against the press. The pass is deflected to Scotland. Adrian has it, but Hinson tries to steal it back. He nearly did, but the official points to our right, which means Tigers have the ball once again. Timeout for Father Ryan.
Excellent defense there by Adrian.
Scoreboard showing 50-43 in favor of Father Ryan. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in regulation. The Tigers have the basketball. Very quiet in the gym now. High tension here at Sperling Gymnasium. 7-point basketball game, and one can sense the momentum perhaps finally starting to turn in the direction of the Garnet and Columbia Blue. This possession will be of crucial importance. Tigers trail by 7, and the second horn sounds. They break the huddle. Adrian has the ball in the corner. Gets it to Adam. Adam drops it to Josh. 3:30 now. A couple of high screens. Josh passes on them. Passes to Colin. Over to Adrian. Let's see if the Tigers continue to attack the foul line against the zone defense. Yes, that's precisely where Adrian has it. He kicks out to Colin. Colin for 3, short, no good. The rebound's on the floor for a moment. Josh trying to poke it from behind. Adrian with a block. I didn't see the call there.
I heard all ball on that last block.
The official made a signal like he might be calling a technical foul. I didn't see it. Yeah, it is a technical foul, I think, on... it's on USN. On Adrian.
I failed to see where he went wrong there.
I didn't see what happened. It was well after the block that it was called. Coach Jones can't believe it on the opposite sideline. First free throw is good for Conger, as is the second. And it also gives the Irish the basketball, so that's a devastating technical foul. USN trails by 9. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in regulation time. They throw it in the backcourt to Hinson. Josh trying to get a hand on it, can't yet do it. Playing great defense, gets it to Nelson at the foul line. Nelson working against Miller. Scretchen got his hands on that, took it away. Max came away with it. Now Josh has it. Josh attacks all 5 players, nearly scored. But the rebound went to Pfeiffer. Tigers continuing to pressure even after the miss. They get it the opposite end to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets it into the middle to Horton. Horton in the corner to Nelson. Nelson for another 3. He's got another one. That's going to be tough to overcome. Tigers trail by a dozen. 2 minutes and a half left in regulation. The pass is deflected out of bounds. 55-43 is the score. Adrian to throw it in. Gets it to Josh. Josh attacks the basket again. Stolen from behind by Bishop. Bishop fires forward to Nelson. Nelson with a nice pass to Pfeiffer. His layup is good. That was some pretty passing there by Father Ryan. Their lead is 14 now. Josh has it on the wing. Over to Adam. Adam to Colin. Adam gets it back. Adam tries a 3. He's got it. Big basket there. 11-point game. Clock running with 1:55. Tigers in the pressure defense. Nelson to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looks things over. Bounce pass back to Nelson. Another bounce pass to Bishop. He tries to go the opposite way. Adrian got a hand on it. It was deflected. Possession stays with the Irish. Coach Jones doesn't like it. 1:43 left now. Father Ryan will have to try to take the air out of it, you would think. We've got a foul call on USN. There was a hold. It's on Josh. Josh didn't see it that way. They lob it into Nelson. Bit of a loose handle, but kicked it back out. Horton has it now. 1:35 and running, and it's the Four Corners offense. Very content now are the Irish to cycle it around the perimeter, and so they do. Inside 1.5 minutes now. They're trying to get a backdoor layup as well when they can. People have been slightly open, but the Irish have passed on it in an effort to run more time. Foul is called on Josh, and that'll be his 4th. Tigers 6th. So the Irish are not yet in the bonus, but will be on the next foul. 1:11 and running now, as Hinson has it in the backcourt. Adam comes up to greet him before he reaches half court. Horton working against Max. Adrian gets a hand on it. It's loose on the floor. Josh comes away with it, but he's going to be called for a travel. He turned over on the floor. So the Irish have it back. They will throw it in from the sideline with Bishop. 57.9 on the scoreboard, remaining in regulation time. And it's a foul by Adam, and that's a smart foul. 7th on USN. Sends Hinson to the line, where he'll shoot 1 and 1.
USN will be hoping for a missed free throw here for a good fast break down the court.
Unfortunately, they don't get it. First free throw is good. 58-46 now. The second is no good. Tigers sprint back the other way. Bit clumsy there at midcourt, but they have it now with Adam, taking quite a bit of time, need to be a bit quicker. It's a 12-point game here. Josh attacks the baseline, floating one-hander, topples in, very good. 10-point game now. Tigers need a turnover or a foul. There's the foul. Clock is stopped with 32 seconds left as Colin commits the foul near the half-court stripe. It's 1 and 1 for Bishop in a 10-point game. First free throw good. 59-48 is now the margin. Mahoney checks back in for Max. Second free throw is likewise good. 60-48 now. Here comes Josh. He tried to get to Adam. Adam wasn't looking for it, but Tigers keep it. Colin jump stop from the foul line. He scores. Timeout. 22.2 seconds left. USN back within 10, 60-50. We'll see if they can force a turnover here coming out of the timeout. It's going to take a near miraculous finish here, but we've seen many near miraculous finishes in this very gymnasium. And I wouldn't mind one more. 22.2 left in regulation time. 60-50 the score. It'll be Conger to throw it in. Hoping that this will be the last possession of the game, but I don't think it will be. It seems like with the timeout having been called, the Tigers are going to continue to foul. Certainly while you have the single bonus, you've got a chance to claw your way back into this game. The inbounds pass is gathered. Conger has it now. Scretchen rips it away from behind. He attacks the basket. The shot hit the underside of the rim. No good. It's poked away by Hinson. A diving save. Colin has it. 10 seconds now. The Tigers have to shoot. Miller shoots. No good. He's got his own rebound. Put back no good. Another rebound. He can't get it to go down. Samuels can't get it to go down. Adam can't get it to go down. And the Tigers certainly pad their offensive rebounding stats, but not the points, unfortunately. And the ball game is over. Final score from Sperling tonight: the Father Ryan Irish 60, USN 50. Hayden, your last thoughts from tonight's game?
They didn't pull out the win, but they did play very well. They're playing a very good team, and I feel like they were able to pull together at the end there. They lost momentum with the tech at the end, and I feel like they could have maybe put up a better fight at the end there, but I mean they still put up one hell of a fight.
Tigers' best days are still in front of them. They showed a lot of heart and a lot of flashes of brilliance tonight, and once they can put all that together, they're destined for great things in what remains for this season. And so we'll look forward to that. So for my man Aiden Savona, it's been USN Broadcasting. It's been great to be with you. We'll see you for our next games, which I believe are Tuesday of this week.